All right. Never super secret editing stream. Bum bum ba da. Bum ba da bum ba da bum bum ba da. Bum bum ba da. Bum bum ba da ba da. Okay, right there. Oh wow, notifications went out crazy fast today. What the hell? Went out in like 20 seconds. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Reading Your Comments, March 2025 edition. Every single comment in this video is pulled from reaction videos that I did in the month of March, as well as the Reading Your Comments February, which was uploaded a month ago. So, let's go ahead and read some comments. Cool. Oh, I gotta hide that one. I think divisive. Go ahead and read some comments. I think divisive is maybe a little snippet there. Let's go ahead and read some comments. I think divisive is the okay. Let's see. Right there. The best way to describe a Series 7 for Night of Red Dwarf among the fan base rather than bad. Some of us, like me, really enjoy it, some don't. Some are somewhere in between, but it's definitely different whilst still being entertaining and having its funny moments, in my opinion. I would definitely be interested in seeing your reactions and for you to make up your own mind. Absolutely, yeah. I don't think it's... I don't want to say anything else besides this point because, you know, spoilers. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. A little bit more. That should be fine. At this point I should probably just rewatch the 2 episodes that I saw from Series 7 as well, just because it's been so long. I did do the first 2 episodes, but I should probably rewatch them. But yeah, I mean, I'm down to run it back with Red Dwarf at some point here. Was like 2 years ago, if not longer. Doing a series 2 of just wondering if you're gonna do okay. Oh. Probably need that long, just in case. Just wondering if you're going to be doing Doctor Who Series 7 because Season 2 of the New Era is coming out in April, and it might be a good tie-in. Also, Series 7 is split into 2 halves. I've been told about the 2 halves thing, yeah. And I will upload it that way, the 2 halves. I at the very least will... Isn't there like specials in between the 2 halves as well? There might be. I'll have to look into how it's done a little bit more. But at the very least, I'll be doing the first half this month. It's okay with Alright, we're on 3, yeah. Whoops. The finishing line is an afternoon game show in which contestants race each other on moving podiums by answering questions. Oh, okay. It's okay, but Bridge of Lies, which also plays the same slot on the same channel, is better. Also plays the same slot on the same channel as better. So what's the difference then? What is Bridge of Lies? Is it like Finishing Line except they're on a bridge? They're on a bridge? Being on a bridge does sound better. Not sure if anyone's gone in list. This was a particularly long one. Put it on 44 just to be sure. But before appearing on Nightmare, teams had to read the Adventurer's Code, which contained various rules, such as don't take offensive weapons, but defensive when possible in the name of truth and justice. Hence, teams shouldn't take things like gauntlets, shields, etc. over daggers and lancers. Another rule was always take the door on the right, as they were the right path to take. Hence, when they got Cliff to turn around in the corridor of catacombs. How long did it end up being? 25. Oh, okay, so they're instructed to go in a right door? That seems a bit strange, but alright. This, I believe, was a continuation of the same thing. Strange, but alright. Also, is there any kind of copy of this Adventurer's Code online? Like, did they ever sell it? Hammer started. I left Hammer talking about your accent. Actually, I certainly didn't expect to hear that. I thought he was going to be a key pitcher. Did they ever sell it? Had last. Wait, what was this? 5? Yeah. So that might be fine. When Hammer and Gladiator started talking, he had a broad Yorkshire accent. I certainly didn't expect to hear that. Okay, a little bit longer. That's fine. Gladiator started talking, he had a broad Yorkshire accent. I certainly didn't expect to hear that. I thought he was going to be a Kiwi just because there's a basketball player I like that looks just like him, and he's a Kiwi. So yeah, the voice threw me off too because I was expecting a New Zealander. I miss Nitro in this Gladiator series. It's a shame he got injured. I miss Nitro in this Gladiator series. It's a shame he got injured. Otherwise, it's been great and great distribution of the Gladiators too. Yeah. Maybe a tiny bit more. Yep, there we go. It's been great and great distribution of the Gladiators too. Yeah, they've done a good job of giving all the Gladiators work, 100%. I am interested to see how that potentially carries into the next series though, just because, like now if everyone's back next series, like now you're re-adding Giant, you're re-adding Nitro, and I just hope somebody doesn't get left in the dust, because and you got the 2 new Gladiators as well. So I mean, there's gonna be a lot of Gladiators next series, providing everybody's back. Viper ain't gonna get booked on shit. This week, actually, I'll be doing Gladiator. Next series, providing everybody's back. When's the next episode's Only Fools and Horses? This week, actually. I'll be doing some of that later this week. Alright, 3:30 already. I remember seeing this Harry Hill episode years ago and hating Better Girls that since then. This is talking about it. I remember seeing this episode. I remember seeing this Harry Hill episode years ago and hating Bear Grylls that actually, I'll be doing some of that later this week. I remember seeing this Harry Hill episode. grills that since then. He does talking about when he ate the frog alive and burned a turtle. Although, to be fair, apparently the turtle was already dead. But it was still fucked up thing to show on television. Tell you what, and yeah, he's a weird dude. he's a weird dude. He's a weird dude. He's a weird dude. How do you know that Billy Piper song? How? There we go. Uh-oh. Did it freeze? Yeah. It does this very rarely. There we go. Just had to figure itself out there for a second. Where was I? Right there. Josh, how are you? He's a weird dude. How do you know that Billy Piper song? How? Because we want to. Because we want to. Oh well. That Billy Piper song? How could I not know that Billy Piper song? I'm required to know all the greatest music of all time, after all. John Shuttleworth had a delightful cameo in one of the later episodes of. Oh, it's not my test. Can't wait to get to the venue at this point. All right, you're going, huh? Yeah, that'll be fun. You slept at all? 2 hours? Well, it's better than no hours, I guess. They've advertised a lot for the show. Hopefully the Cena Cody segment's a bit different this week. I feel like they need some physicality. The greatest music of all time, after all. John Shuttleworth had a delightful cameo in one of the later episodes of Count Arthur Strong, by the way. Not sure if you ever saw it. I did, actually. It was a very long time ago. Was that like 2 years ago? I mean, let me. Punk's confirmed in my bidder. I remember doing it, but I don't remember how long ago it was. Let me see. Oh, not as long as I thought. It was. Oh, no, it is longer than I thought. It was 2 years ago. Yeah, February of 2023. Yeah, I forgot 2023 was 2 years ago. But yeah, so I don't think I'll be doing more of it, to be honest. But it was all right. Going to see John Shuttleworth live in 2 weeks and twice before he's Incredibles. I'm gonna get to finally point the mania sign. Nice. But it was all right. Going to see John Shuttleworth live in 2 weeks and twice before he's Incredibles. He's still doing it, huh? Really, good for him. Honestly, if you can make a character last that long, that's awesome. You react to some proper niche shit. Oh wait, no, it's this one. You react to some proper niche shit. Sometimes I do, yeah. I mean, it's good to keep you on your toes. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but just in case. Charlie, hope you're doing good. Hoping we're leaving early. Should I get to the merch store to give the leftover UFC merch? Store's allegedly still holding until bedtime. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. With Atmospheres in Gladiators, there was always going to be two versions of the events, and it was revealed early on in the press releases. It's good to mix it up a bit. Yeah, I mean, I like the new version. It was all right, you know. I mean, it might take some getting used to. I'm sure it'll be featured a lot more heavily in Series 3, and we'll see how it fleshes out. But yeah, I thought it was fine. Just 5 minutes now. I thought it was fine. Excellent television. Bro did not spell Odyssey correctly. Whoops. Body clock's still a bit confused by time changing. Yeah, it'd be like that. Leonard Razier can also be seen in 2001 Space Odyssey. Oh, was he really? I've seen that movie before, but well, for starters, it was a goddamn drug trip, and second off, it's been so long. Yeah, I actually can't remember. It's been at least 10 plus years since I've seen that movie. Been so long. You're safe with Reginald Perrin. This is a very long comment. There is no scandals from the cast as far as I know. It has a pretty big regular cast for a sitcom. You get to meet his two children and his son-in-law and his brother-in-law. Reznor was a wonderful comic actor and a sad loss, though it's fair to say that in the early 80s he hadn't found roles to match this, and Rigsby, what he was doing which he was doing at the same time. Of all the cast members you've seen, most you know for the best for this. John Barron did have a long successful career as an actor and director in both dramas and comedies. Sue Nicholas, Jones' the secretary, I should say, is the exception. She has been a regular in the soap Crossroads in the 60s, starring as Nadia Popov, a ghost with allergies who disappeared when she sneezed in kids' comedy Rent a Ghost, and 1979 Coronation Street. I wish he's still appearing age 81, in which he is still appearing age 81. So 3,431 episodes. Holy shit. That's a lot of episodes. Oh, that was about right, yeah. That's a lot of episodes. A Rent-A-Ghost. I remember Rent-A-Ghost, brother. I'll tell you what. I watched that probably like 5 years ago at this point, but I am glad to hear there is nothing going on with the cast because you never know, especially with a show that old. Show that old. I think I've seen the whole of 2001. Yeah, it's a drug trip of a movie. It takes a little bit getting there too. It's one of those where it's kind of slow for the first little bit of it. You kind of have to wait for it to pick up. American remake show that old. The American remake of Rachel Perrin is a byword for terrible American remakes of British shows, worse than the IT Crowd, Red Dwarf, or Faulty Towers remakes, if you can imagine that. The sequel series was pleasant enough, but just man, a remake, well, not terrible itself, was just pointless. Got it, so maybe just stick with the original then, but really that bad, huh? Worse than the IT Crowd, Red Dwarf, and Faulty Towers remakes? Holy shit. I've seen a Red Dwarf one. Don't think I've seen the Faulty Towers one, though. I can only imagine. Dun, 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 dun. Couldn't help but notice that Wallace was using duck matches instead of the recognizable UK brand Swan matches. Need about 2 more seconds. Ah, see, that's a gag I wouldn't get. I got the reference to the Adam West Batman, but that's a good one. Have many people have in these movies pretty common to see what they get in the Olivia, hope you're doing good. Oh, did that not work? Oh no, there we go. But that's a good one. The many jobs Wallace and Gromit have in these movies is crazy. Yeah, I'm interested to see what they get in the last one. I mean, I know it's similar to the Wrong Trousers, but I doubt they have the same job. Who knows what they're gonna be up to this time? Maybe they're like CIA agents or some shit. Rare moment me catching the stream. How you doing? I think I started that over. Whoops. Wait, shit, where was I? I was on 20, right? Yeah, I believe so. Notice how the matter of Loaf and Death is dark. Basically, the films start taking a darker term, and it's what I love about the Wallace and Gromit franchise. There's a lot of sexual jokes in this as well. I also notice Wallace is getting dumber and Gromit's getting smarter. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, last film with Peter Sauce as well, which is sad. Ben Whitehead is someone to look forward to. Yeah. Whoa, that face. It's a crazy pause. As I mentioned, I have heard good things about Ben Whitehead, and I'm planning on doing that movie this month, by the way. So I'm very excited for it. I've had a great time going for all these films. Doing good things. How are you? Yeah, good. Just I need to get this fucking video done, so I'm streaming it as motivation to actually get through it. For me, a matter of looking at we just fall a bunch of weekly seasons, and yeah, I don't for all these films. For me, a matter of loaf and death is a week. This was Sean's, I think. Yeah. That thing. Well, it actually syncs up really well. For all these films. For me, A Matter of Loaf and Death is the weakest film of the bunch, but being the weakest of these is no bad thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there is a weak film, you know? I get what you mean, but like, I don't think there's any film that's like weak in itself. Um, Tough call as what's weakest for me. It might be the first one, to be honest. Um, Again, not that the first one's bad, but if like I had to pick, it might be that. A tough choice. So colorful. 22. Bum, 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 bum. Still can't believe Bill O'Reilly didn't understand that Play Us Out mean to end the show with. Whoops. There we go. Honestly, he was probably so coked up, and you couldn't have gotten through to him on anything at that point. We're in the process of watching all your reaction videos? All of them? Oh, Lord. Some of the early ones are probably pretty bad, if I'm being honest, but... Where are you at right now? Tub thumping with my... Tub thumping with my... There it is. Nearly out of... Oh, yeah, Rob made that for a little bit. He stopped updating it a while, though, unfortunately. I don't know where it goes to. Probably to around 23, though. Tub Thumpin' was my dad's funeral song. Crazy-ass funeral song. Holy shit. That's a crazy visual. It's getting lowered down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. That's insane. Well, I hope it was... I mean, this also sounds like a crazy statement, but sounds like it was a fun funeral. There we go. Yeah, I wonder where that Reddit thread went to. Let's see. Uh... Part 3, here it is. Went to the Goes Wrong Show 6. Oh, and some of the links are wrong too, because some of them are OneHub links, unfortunately. Yeah, eventually you might have to switch to the playlist, the reaction videos playlist, which is on the front of my channel. All the videos should be in there. Sometimes I miss a video, but they should be in there. I have a lot of playlists, so. But that's the main one. You ever tried Midsummer Murders? I get knocked down, and I get up again, and never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down. Before, no, I've been wanting to, but it's just like, aren't all of those like 2 hours long, brother? Like, I gotta prep for that shit. Holy God. gonna say it's first time seeing Penta live, but nope, he wrestled at All In 23, the Stadium Pro. Oh, okay, yeah. See if you can find a series. This is a particularly long one, I think. Yeah. Comment 25 is about 50. So yeah, we're about halfway through. Called Coogan's Run. It was an anthology series made just after the series Knowing Me, Knowing You of Alan Partridge, and he plays a different character in every episode. The first one's about a character he was perhaps best known for at the time, Paul Cliff. You know why? You know why his production company is called Baby Cow, right? I don't know why, but I guess I'll find out. And then all the others are new characters. I think this was a notion that one in particular might spin off and do a series, but it fell by the wayside when they went back and did more Partridge instead. An interesting series, though, worth a look. Okay. Coogan's Run. You know, let me. I'm experiencing so sadly watching. Like, yeah, I'm glad they're debuting him in Chicago though, because I mean, he'll probably get a good pop. I'm not overly familiar with that. Let me see. Coogan's Run. 1995. Wow. It was only 6 stories. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a that Peter Kay thing. Then I wonder if this is what Peter Kay got past 10 minutes inspired off. Because yeah, it's same concept, different characters every story, 6 episodes, 1 series. Yeah, that would make sense. I bet I'm going about 1 a.m. shows, but I guess I have to. Yeah. All right, Sharpie. I'll see you. I have to screenshot where I'm at so I don't keep scrolling. Oh, I get you. Yeah, good idea. I. Whoops. Okay. Oh. Your hair is looking rad as fuck. I appreciate it. I started going back to headbands recently because I my hair's gotten long to the point where I was starting to accidentally dunk my hair in the fucking cereal bowl when I was trying to drink the milk out of my cereal bowl. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta put the headbands back on. Beds back on. Speaking of wrestling, might be going to Dublin in August to see SmackDown. Oh, okay, well, yeah, I heard they're doing a summer tour as well. Wasn't sure if I knew they were going to Dublin. It's too funny how Dublin. Yeah, I know. I know Birmingham's getting one. They're getting Raw, I believe. Gordon Ramsay seemed more shocked at a pot noodle on the shelf than the dead mussels on the floor in Kitchen Nightmares. Yeah, maybe he thought they were selling the pot noodle. That's right. Yeah, that wouldn't have been good. But yeah, I mean the dead mussels also isn't good. But I mean maybe he just more expected that. Maybe the pot noodle just like genuinely surprised him. Hope one day we get PLE. I wouldn't shock me. I mean, they seem to want to go everywhere they can now. So I think I think chances now are better than ever. Because I mean now ever since Triple H took over, like half the pay-per-views are international. I prefer Kitchen Nightmares USA. You know, as somebody who's seen like every episode of Kitchen Nightmares USA, I'd have to disagree, just because I mentioned I talked about this a long time ago, back when I first did Ramsey's Kitchen Nightmares, but like the sound effects thing, you know, like the noises and all the dramatic stuff, you don't really notice them until they're not there, you know. And I remember like the first couple times. Didn't get that. You could take her. Was that in Dublin or was that in Belfast? I remember what you're talking about though. Yeah, that was the one that got canceled due to COVID. Let's see. It was Dublin, yeah. It's supposed to be on April 30th, 2020. Ouch. See, I mean, they're owed a show, technically. Times I was watching Ramsey's Kitchen Nightmares, I noticed that the sound effects weren't there, and I'm like, oh, I kind of like this better. I'm not gonna lie. Where's that? 29. There's Scarl. Funny enough, since you understandably skipped the end credits, they actually already announced applications for Series 3 of UK Gladiators. Got you. That's not a huge surprise. I mean, unless the ratings just took some kind of huge nosedive, which I don't know what the ratings are, but I imagine they're still pretty solid. Solid. I expected it to get renewed. How long did the original show go? Was it 6 series or 7? Let me see. It was let's see. Here we go. 1992. It was 8 actually. It was 8 plus the 2 international Gladiator series, so 10 in a technical sense. So new series still got a little bit to go to catch that. I should bring back international gladiators too. That'd be lit. Problem is, I don't think anyone else has a gladiators anymore. Although American Gladiators is coming back. I think the intense reaction. Since they canceled it. Oh, since they canceled it the second time, yeah, because that's what they. It was originally supposed to be April 2020, but then they rescheduled it for April 30th or for April 21. They canceled it again. Shame too, because I think they were gonna do fucking Balor versus Walter on that show. Which I mean, if that match happened now, you know, Gunther just squash him. But at that point in time, Finn was hot. I think the intense reaction from the public regarding Andy and Gladiators is the reason they didn't mention it. I'm guessing they didn't want to add fuel to the fire just in case Andy makes some sort of complaint about fairness, maybe. Yeah, that could make sense. Or again, maybe they just really didn't want to make a heel contestant. Or again, people won't want to give him the benefit of the doubt. But maybe he apologized. It's possible. Possible he did. He's still kind of a dick, but maybe he apologized. I would absolutely take that buried. Whoops. Maybe he apologized. I would absolutely take that buried alive experience in Idiot Abroad over zero gravity. As long as you trust someone above ground, it's all good. Plumbing in the spacecraft to simulate zero gravity, absolutely not. I get. Same was he really? I didn't know that. Bionic was there? That's crazy. I mean, he fits their build. Oh yeah, wow. Man like Doris is someone they'll probably sign. I've heard a lot of good things about him. And Luke Jacobs was there too, and so was Riho. I feel like I'm complaining about Belfast having a really good match at their house show. Which match? Which match was that? Darkseid, how are you? Punk and Gopher. Oh yeah, Punk and Gopher have been working at house shows. I think they did like a couple shows. Doing good, how are you? Yeah, doing alright. Ground's all good. Plumbing in the spacecraft to simulate zero gravity, absolutely not. I guess, brother. I'm not with you. I'm not gonna lie. I'd have to disagree, but to each his own. I'm on 32. There's our council. I'm gonna unalive you because I've been parking in your space. The most logical reason for a duel. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I think James just wanted an excuse to shoot somebody. Uh, I disagree on the violin being played badly, being the worst sound in the world. I can tell you from personal experience that'd be the bagpipe being played badly. That's a good one. Imagine them both being played badly at the same time. That that might just be actual hell. Oh, a bot. No, just randomly starting to watch stuff. He hasn't watched in months, is why I love this channel, Idiot Abroad, and also Chewing the Fat. Yeah, I mean, I remember stuff sometimes. Not all the time, but, you know, sometimes stuff rattles back into my brain. Every once in a while. Alien Fun Capsule actually didn't. rate badly. It was regularly 2 to 3 million, which for ITV Saturday Night isn't terrible. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, Harry Hill's always been a draw. You know, I mean, had to have been. He had 2 shows. I mean, TV Burp and I know what it is. I can't think of the name. The yeah, you know the show where he's got the videos and he's watching it and fucking have you been framed? Is that what it's called? It's something framed. Yeah. Have you or is it you've been framed? Have you been framed? I know what it is. It's just you've been framed, right? I think so. Yeah, yeah, you've been framed. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I think of what it was called, but I mean, the point is he had 2 shows that went at the same time for a very long time, and he's always been a draw. I mean, I imagine honestly they could probably give him a new show now, and I feel like it would do well. We're almost at 15 minutes for this one. Okay, this is a particularly long comment. By this point being City of Death, Tom Baker was in his 6th series as the Doctor. In the 26 years of the classic series, the first 2 Doctors, William Hartnell and Patrick Troughton, had 3 series each. John Pertwee did 5, and Baker ended up doing 7. Wow, okay. Still holds the record for longest serving incarnation. After him, Peter Davison, David Tennant's father-in-law, did 3. Colin Baker did 2, and Sylvester McCoy did 3. Also, all the filming in Paris was the first time the show had filmed abroad. The first show had ever gone at that point would have been North Wales. How long that comment ended up being? 34 seconds. Really, that's a fun fact, actually. But wow, 7 series as Doctor. I guess that makes sense as to why so many people resonate with him from what I've seen. Not just because he was great at it, but because he did it the longest as well. Oh, back to back really long ones. Jesus. Little lore on Romana from Doctor Who because you asked, trying to avoid big spoilers. She is a Time Lord in this episode. It's actually her second incarnation, played by Lala Ward. Her first incarnation was played by Mary Tam. She is supposed to be a more logical thinker than the Doctor, but she has somewhat the space equivalent of street smarts, but sort of has the space equivalent of street smarts, which she sometimes lacks in. You asked about Time Lords died out. The Time War happened in between the 8th and 9th Doctor eras. Oh, okay. So this is back when they were more Time Lord characters in the show. Okay, okay, I guess I didn't realize that the Time War was created just for the new series. I got you. To add more facts I'm watching, you asked what the pen thing the Countess of Smoking was. It was actually a cigarette holder. It was something a lot of posh people had. The idea was to be more ladylike, is prevent a woman's fingers from getting dirty by holding the cigarettes. So you place the cigarette in the holder. They made it for men's too, but theirs was shorter. It does suit her character. Yeah. How long was that? That was a minute. I mean, I've seen them before, but I guess it does suit just, it does seem like an evil character type of thing. Well, thank you for answering all that, by the way. I appreciate it. I knew the Doctor Who lore people would come through for me. They're very detailed. Feel bad for the first team in this Nightmare episode. Usually, when a team uses magic on a foe, is used to defeat or drive them off. To give a Dungeoneer a chance to give Dungeoneer a chance to escape. Dispelling the spell isn't a common occurrence. They could have used better clues to let them know that he'd help them to remove the spell. Might have to pull another music thing, and I think I have the music things that go to about 20 minutes. This might be longer than 20 minutes. It's gonna be close. Yeah, I mean, they did kind of get dicked over simply because a lot of times Traegar just like gives people shit, you know, like he straight up directs them at points. So yeah, they did get the shaft a little bit. Is that all one thing? Come on, you bastard. Yep, spot on the reason, Simon. Okay. That one. Whoops. They did get the shaft a little bit. Yep, spot on the reason Simon stops in Nightmare is because the audio earpiece in his helmet was notoriously not great. With the actors talking and shouting around Dungeoneer, there are a lot of times where they could just not hear the team's instructions. That's fair enough, yeah, I mean... That's fair enough, yeah, I mean... that had to have been it, because, I mean... They shouted at him 3 times. It made for a funny-ass scene, though. Would there be more following wood reactions? Yeah, there'll be another one. This is 40, right? Yep. Almost there. Would there be more following wood reactions? Yeah, there'll be another one soon. I'm planning on going forward with that. I am enjoying it. Plus, I haven't gotten to the really good bit yet, but I have a feeling it's coming up. Yeah, this is definitely gonna end up being over 20 minutes, I think. I agree about the pleasing lack of dramatic music in the professionals. There's often too much modern dramas trying to cool video viewers into an emotional response. Yeah, and I mean, like to what you just said, the point of the dramatic music is to build tension as well. But honestly, sometimes not using music does the same thing. Like when it's just quiet, you know, and you're just waiting for something to happen, you know, that's arguably better in a lot of cases. Especially like suspenseful horror movies and shit. Martin Shaw is still working. He's running a play at the moment. Really? Still going at 80, huh? Good for him, man, honestly. This is a longer one. This section alone might take us over 2 minutes or 20 minutes. I used to love Ice Warriors nowhere near as much as Gladiators, though. I like the characters, costume, game, set design. It was impressive with it all being on ice, too. Characters were a bit more skitty and goofy than in Gladiators, as far as I can remember. Oh, yeah, I could tell. Tyrone the Deceiver actually visited my school during the show, so I met her and got a signed picture of her stat screen. I still have it. Nice. It wasn't until I recently discovered that she come from my hometown. Until recently, I discovered she come from my hometown, so I guess that's why she was there. I would love to watch the show again. Not as long as I thought. It took us 19 minutes, though. I would like to watch it too, just because it seems batshit insane. We'll have to see if the episodes come up. Like I said, apparently they were on YouTube a couple years ago, but they got taken down. Maybe the dude's channel got deleted, but somebody has to have them. They got to be there somewhere. I don't know if we'll actually get them, but if we do, I'll watch one. Okay, I need to put one more music in. I'll watch one. This Mr. Blobby. Still can't find us anywhere challenge. Reheard it. It's the only thing. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to wait and see on that. Who knows? Maybe they'll pop up again out of nowhere. Sometimes that just happens. Never do know. But if we do, I'll watch one. This Mr. Blobby VHS tape was so popular, I can even remember my elementary school having this whenever they needed to kill an hour because it was raining badly outside. So every day? Oh man. That they wheeled the bowl, the big old VHS TV out and put Mr. Blobby on. We used to get Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill, 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 Bill. Rumor has it if you're naughty, one day you will wake up in the dark with Mr. Blobby leaning over you. That's a good pause right there. And thus, no child was ever naughty again. TV remote on the chains that didn't get stolen. Almost any Mr. Blobby, like me, brother, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like Bible running, so I know. There we are. Oh no, 70 minutes of Mr. Blobby. It was too much for me, brother. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like Blobby and all that, but like 70 minutes consecutive was crazy work. Like by minute 45, I was kind of like, all right, let's go home. Come on now. Just a couple more. 4 more. Come on, you bastard. You gotta watch it rarely happen. Come on now. Remember growing up, the Hoobs used to air at 6 a.m. or some crazy hour, and I was trying to wake up to watch it, but it rarely happened. They used to air it at 6 a.m.? Was that like a trick to try to get kids up early? That's diabolical. That's 20 minutes. Can't believe the Hoobs is blocked on YouTube. I was surprised too. I was like, whoa, really? I can't put this on YouTube? Okay. I mean, I guess it's because they have their own channel where they uploaded all the episodes too. That's probably why. But yeah, I was a bit surprised. I mean, it's very rare that a kid show, especially an older one, is blocked on YouTube. Like most kid shows and game shows are usually good to put on YouTube. Really good to put on YouTube. What's going on here? You know we need a reaction to Meet the Rees-Moggs now? Oh, I remember this. Okay. You know we need a reaction to Meet the Rees-Moggs now? No. Just no. Yeah, we're not gonna get into all that. This is the last one. Just no. Loving to have I got news for you reaction. Another show called Blade Warriors? What is that? Oh, I found it. This actually has an episode online. Oh, they're rollerblading? Oh, he fucking died. Oh, that's brutal. Oh. Damn. Hey, he's hurt. By God. It's 1994. A few other episodes off the top of my head I remember enjoying. Charlie Brooker hosted the episode immediately after Trump was elected for the first time. Did I see that one? I've seen another episode of Charlie Brooker. I can't remember if it was that one. That was Series 52, Episode 6. Series 56, Episode 9, hosted by Danny Dyer. His interactions with Ian were entertaining. Series 34, Episode 6, hosted by Ann Winnecombe. Jimmy Carr was one of the panelists. It was a train wreck. She refused to come back after. Thought she would have been invited again. Paul's especially on fire in episode. I've heard about. That's 21 minutes. It's officially longer than last month's. The Ann Winnecombe episode. That one that's maybe one of the most ones I've heard about the most that I haven't done. So maybe we'll look at that next. Alright, y'all, that's going to do it for another episode of Reading Your Comments. So, if you want a chance to get your comment read in next month's edition, it is pretty simple. Leave a comment on this video or any reaction video that I do during the month of April, and maybe I will read your comment. I feel like I have to sneeze, but it's not happening. No, I think it went away. Okay, we're good. But that is going to do it for me today.
Never got
that
that sneeze back.
Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, are all in the video description, as well as names of all my patrons. If you didn't know, you can be Patreon me for as little as £1, and you get extra direction videos, as well as reading your comments up day early, sometimes more. Of all being said, though, my name is Taffe317. This has been the March 2025 edition of Reading Your Comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Okay, and then I'm gonna put the outro on there. I haven't watched this thing all the way through in so long. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna look at it. These are all videos too. Rob made this a while ago. Not Apaches. I didn't even have hair in a lot of these. Oh, my hair's getting progressively longer. There we go. Oh no. Oh, Cave Girl. I forgot about that. Not Bamzuki. Fitting for Dan Blobby. That Kursky. Yeah. Jesus. One of the crazier ones I've seen. 23 minutes, 16 seconds. This one checks in on. Jeez. Okay, that didn't take me that long. It took me like an hour. It's 1:30 in the morning now, though. Alright. So, as I mentioned, there'll probably be 2 separate streams on the main channel tomorrow. One before Raw and one after. We got free games we're playing now. I am gonna continue Avowed, I think. So we do have free games we're playing now. So it'll be 2 of those free tomorrow probably, or maybe something else. Maybe we'll do a fucking Mario Party again or something. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to this little Idland stream, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.